Hey everyone, I'm your host Randall White, joined by Patty Pyburn, and it is time to hear insight from the best of the best, the gurus of bargains, the luminaries of budget travel, and this week we welcome back, as we do on the first Sunday of every month, Travelzoo's Gabe Saglie. Hey Gabe!
Hey guys, great to be with you.
Are you down in Carpinteria?
I am heading, I'm actually in Oxnard right now. I just pulled off the 101 on my way home to Carpinteria from a little early morning stint down in Los Angeles.
And it's
starting to drizzle down here, just a drizzle right now, but I think some wetter, heavier stuff is on its way.
That's what I was wondering, because I know it's worse to the north. And Gabe, before we get to your segment, we just want to bring up really quickly, for people watching online, the National Weather Service has its map of advisories, and every advisory has a different color. So if it's like a storm watch, it's pink, and if it's green, it's a flood warning and that sort of thing. And we're showing it right now. It is like a mosaic of colors. Sometimes on an uneventful day in the summertime, you might have...
It's just all beige.
It's just all kind of beige, or you might have a little heat advisory somewhere or something. But no, the entire West right now is just covered with bad weather. So makes you want to stay at home and book a good travel getaway, right? That's why we have Gabe on the line right now. And a lot of your locations, Gabe, are wine country getaways here in California, starting with the Cliffs.
Yeah, well, the fact of the matter is that the winter season is actually a great time to visit. It's one of these, off-season destinations, pretty much central, southern, northern California wine country, the best hotel prices that you'll see all year. So although the weather is damper and the buzz of the harvest season has come to an end, great time to go. Availability translates to the really good prices. So, yeah, first off is a place I've stayed at several times. I really love this property, Clifftop there in Shell Beach. It's the Eclipse Resort. A very popular place to go if you want to do Central California, San Luis Obispo wine country near Pismo, near Morro Bay. And they're just a great property, and I love staying here whenever I'm in Central California. They've got a deal now for travel through February. $109 a night gets you a partial ocean view room with a private balcony. Another $10 gets you a full ocean view. So,
wow.
Upgrade.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Patty and I might know the Cliffs just a little bit.
Just a little.
The restaurant there, Marisol, is one of our favorites. Mm-hmm. We love Chef Greg. Greg Weingard, right, is his name there? Mm-hmm. And it's just really such a fun place to go. And for $109 a night, because we happen to love to sit on the balcony there on Sundays, extended
for hours,
it wouldn't be a bad idea to just get a room for $109, and you can stretch that enjoyment into the evening hours.
It is really a beautiful place.
It is amazing. All right, Gabe, let's head up to. Go ahead.
I was going to say they have an award-winning wine list at the Marisol as well that gets the yearly Wine Spectator Awards. Yeah, it's a great spot, as you said.
David, the manager, a great guy as well. Vintner's Inn up in Sonoma County.
Yeah, this is a great, beautiful four-diamond property in Santa Rosa, which is the threshold to Sonoma wine country. A European-style property on 92 acres of vineyard space. They've got a deal through March. It's reduced by more than half, down to $199 a night. It gets you a $75 dining credit to the John Ash and Company restaurant on site. Great place to eat. And they have a couple of VIP extras, like a tour and tasting at Sonoma-Cutrer. You get a guided barrel tasting at Rodney Strong, and a couple of other wine-themed extras as well. But this is just a beautiful... the Ferrari Carano people own this property.
Oh, okay.
It's just a beautiful four-diamond spot there in the midst of the Sonoma vineyards.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Santa Rosa has become a major foodie city. Great restaurants there, and John Ash and Company, one of them. All right, let's head to the wine country that's up and coming, Temecula.
Yeah, so this is the furthest south in the state of California, right smack in between L.A. and San Diego, in Temecula. And a lot of these wineries now are starting to really make a splash, getting a lot of these yearly, wine awards now, and competing with the big guys to the north. This is the South Coast Winery Resort and Spa, 4-star property in the heart of wine country, set on 38 acres of vineyard.
Nice.
They got a 2-night special now. Usually it would cost more than $600, reduced down to $369. That's a 2-night stay. You get to stay in a private villa that overlooks the vineyards. Great way to start the morning just by opening up your window and seeing the vineyards there, fireplace, private patio, jacuzzi tub. Also, a gourmet mimosa breakfast each morning that you're there. And you also get a guided 1-hour tour of the vineyard and the tasting as part of this package as well. That's for travel all the way through March.
Okay, wait a minute. A gourmet mimosa breakfast, vineyard views, fireplace, a jacuzzi tub, and private patio. I wouldn't even go visit any of the wineries. I'd never
You
leave
wouldn't
the
have to
room.
leave.
Right.
Yeah, and this is actually, once you're at this resort, you're within just a couple of miles of about 30 other wineries. Old Town Temecula is just down the road. It's a great, very easy to access for anybody who's in Southern California, between LA and San Diego particularly.
In California, we don't like to think that there are other wine regions, but there are around the world. And Australia is a big place for wine lovers to head. And you have a great deal down under.
Yeah, this is actually one of these bucket list trips. All right, so if you thought about going to Australia, this is an opportunity to fly out of Los Angeles on Virgin Australia, a great airline to take if you're going down under. It's a 12-night trip. You're staying in 4-star hotels with breakfast daily. You start off the vacation on the Gold Coast there near Surfer's Paradise. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump from the beach. Then you head to very ritzy Port Douglas, which is a gateway to the Great Barrier Reef. And then you spend your last couple of days in Sydney. A couple of interesting highlights to this trip: a helicopter ride over the Gold Coast. You get a cruise out to the outer Barrier Reef with lunch. You get a full day Sydney sightseeing tour, and all your flights within the country are included as well. So that's a 12.90 with airfare out of LA for $29.99 for travel May through early June. So you've got about a 5-week window to take advantage of this trip. But with all of these elements included, I think to piece it together yourself would cost at least another $1,000.
Yeah.
And that's through a company called Down Under Answers, which does a very nice job at putting together these sort of exclusive trips to Australia.
I love the add-ons on this. A helicopter ride over the Gold Coast, that's great. And then hitting the water with both the jet boat ride and the cruise. You're right. To piece all of that together would cost you so much more. All right, let's get really exotic for the last one. We have about a minute here, Gabe. Thailand?
Yeah, this is through Gate 1. This is a great getaway. If you've thought about doing Thailand, it's an 11-nighter. Again, airfare out of Los Angeles. You get to stay in upscale hotels, mostly 5-star Le Méridien hotels here. But you get to stay in a variety of different cities, including Bangkok and Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai. English-speaking guides throughout. You get some of these tours already included, but a lot of time to spend on your own as well. A couple of add-ons that go with this trip, a half-day tour to an elephant camp there. They call it the Maesa Elephant Camp. Is one of the add-ons you can do with this trip as well. Breakfast daily, all your in-country transportation included, $16.99 for travel April and May of next year. So that's the airfare, the 11-night stay, and a whole ton of extras. Fantastic deal if you're trying to go exotic.
Gabe Saglie with Travelzoo. You can find the link at eatdrinkexplore.com. It's so easy. It's just travelzoo.com. And Gabe always has these great deals. They come out constantly, and we really appreciate you joining us once a month, as you do, Gabe. Stay dry.
Pleasure, man. Thank you very much.
Safe travels back north.